Happy holidays from WVVH-TV. I'm Ernie Shimizi. Tonight we have a very special event. We're in East Hampton Studios, and tonight all of the East End of Long Island Chambers of Commerce are coming together for a very special event. So stay with us. You're watching WVVH-TV on this special holiday event spotlighting local businesses, local Chamber of Commerce businesses here on the eastern end of Long Island. Welcome to WVVH-TV's coverage of the Hamptons Chamber event, and we are joined by Michael Wadaika, who is the owner of East Hampton Studios. And Michael, what an event you have planned for us tonight.
Thank you, WVVH, for being here. We really appreciate it. We've got a networking night, holiday network night, first time ever. All the Chamber of Commerce and all the businesses from West Hampton all the way to Montauk. So we're really excited about it. We have over 300 people here supposed to come here tonight.
It's never been done before. East Hampton Studios, which is this premier space here.
30,000 square feet. It's unbelievable, and we're here, we're ready, and this is one of the new events that we hope to do more often.
Bringing together all of the chambers of commerce now in this holiday season of ours. Michael, what an entrepreneur you are. We're so proud to know you.
Well, thank you. I'm really fortunate just to have the opportunity to come out here and also have the space. The space is wonderful for the community. That's exactly what we're here for, and we want to do some amazing things. So this is first of many, I hope.
We're going to be sharing with our viewers the different businesses that are here on the East End who are part of the Chamber of Commerce.
Yes.
But premier among them is the Enclave Inns.
Thank you.
Which you own. If you're planning on staying in the Hamptons, enclaveinn.com. That's
yes.
And you guys are offering some special deals during the season.
Yeah, we do monthly rentals for $800. We're also $75 a night. And we also, if you book early for summertime, we give some great 15 to 20% off. So it's going to be wonderful.
I want our viewers to know if they're planning to come to the Hamptons.
Come on and book early.
Absolutely.
Nothing better.
All the best to you. Thank
you so much for your support.
The enthusiasm. You represent the business owners that are part of this community, part of communities across the country who really make an effort to bring people together. And much success to you and your family in this holiday season.
Thank you so much for your support. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
We're joined by Andrea Gervitz, who is the advertising maven here in the East End.
Thank you. But I'm here, I'm the executive director of the Hamptons Visitors Council. You see this beautiful Hamptons and North Fork wine country behind me. We are comprised of the 6 chambers of commerce in the town of Southampton, and our mission is to promote tourism during spring and fall.
I've seen you at the New York Times Travel Show, which is one of the shows that we cover, all around promoting Hamptons tourism, and Hamptons has a lot to offer.
Absolutely. You know, everyone thinks that it's a given that the Hamptons is people will want to come here, but we're competing against a lot of very solid destinations. So we always have to be out there.
Coming here, you not only have the water, the beach, but now you have vineyards, you have all sorts of great events that are available.
Exactly. The thing we in Southampton Town feel is that people are coming for a whole experience. So we have no problem hooking up with the North Fork and their, whatever it is, 39 wineries and the wine trail, so that when the visitor comes to the Hampton side and has the nightlife and the events and all the hoopla, they can go over to the North Fork, the quiet rural countryside, and do wine and do a quiet maritime experience.
Just a little note for our viewers. I know for a fact, going to your website, you offer the best deals, very competitive for lodging, for events. You really make an effort to make your site to have the best deals that people can find, as well as the most complete information.
Well, here's the thing. Our site will bring you to the 6 chambers in the town of Southampton, West Hampton, et cetera, Sag Harbor. And when you call the chambers offices or email them or go on their website, you will be recommended as to deals and what's going on. For example, the prefixed restaurant deals that have been going on for the past 2 years during the recession, they're still on. Lodging is reducing their rates during these hard times. So yeah, the chambers are the real reference for these kinds of deals.
Well, the Hamptons wants your business, and what better place than to be plugged into your website? And can we give that website to our viewers?
Sure, hamptonstravelguide.com.
All right, hamptonstravelguide.com. Happy holidays to you, Andrea. Here at this great event for East Hampton Chamber of Commerce, I'm joined by Robert Schwenk of Bellringer Security, but you guys are a lot more than security these days.
Yes, we do driveway gates as well as access systems and also closed circuit TV systems.
Here in the Hamptons, we have beautiful homes, lots of businesses, and the need for security has evolved over the years. And how many years has Bellringer been part of this?
They've been out here for at least the past 20 years.
And there are a lot of national companies, Robert, but why should someone choose a local company like Bellringer?
Because we're a locally based company. All of our facilities are in Southampton. We employ local people that know the area. So if the signal comes in, you'll be dealing with somebody that's competent to help you on the phone.
Well, our company is in the LTV Media Center, and we utilize Bellringer Security. So obviously, we believe in what you guys are all about. Robert, I would be remiss if I didn't mention that your name is Schwenk, and this is a great name in the history of Southampton. A little bit about the family and your roots here.
Oh, I'm third generation Schwenk from Southampton. I've got relatives in Sag Harbor and East Hampton as well. And we've been a fixture out here, not quite as long as the Halseys and the Hargraves, but we've been here for a while.
Amazing. Great family name behind a great local company here in Southampton. What is the website for Bellringer?
www.bellringer.com.
Okay, great seeing you.
Thank you.
Joined by a good friend of mine from my years when we started, both of us at LTV. This is Suzanne Wolfson.
Greetings.
And she's a powerhouse in the world of radio, WEHM and all the other broadcast
WBAZ
properties.
and WBEA.
Amazing that your company has really grown, and I'd love to think that some of it was what you learned in those days, those early days.
It's been 17 years, and you and I met in 1990, I believe, which was one of the first years that I came out here. And that was when I was hostessing at Nick and Tony's.
Absolutely. It was very good for my reputation to be hanging out with you. But what a career you've been doing. You're involved in the media. Your voice is well known, as well as the rest of you.
Well, thanks, Ernie. I don't, being well known sometimes has its it's good and bad, but it's been a great ride with these stations. It's been a fantastic company. We've stayed a small company, even though we've acquired radio stations over the years. We started as Beach Radio 104.7 in '93, and over the years had acquired and merged and switched some signals, and are now a group with WEHM, which has 2 frequencies, and WBAZ and WBEA, and we cover really, almost all of Suffolk County.
Well, tonight we're celebrating local businesses that are part of the Chamber of Commerce, and what you guys have been able to do in this media market, which we're all part of, is distinguish yourself with a unique sound. You've got loyal followers, and how does that happen?
We're so grateful for our loyal followers, and it happens by having the right talent, having the right program directors, the right music directors, the right management, the right salespeople. A lot of companies are very separate with their sales versus their programming or their divisions, which fight with each other. We've always been a really strong unit as a company, and everybody's involved, and we all, we're not all best friends, but we all understand each other's positions and jobs and are able to help each other. Sales helps programming comes up with ideas for sales, and our product is sensational. We offer product for a number of different demographics, and it's funny with the HM and Loyalty, because that's a station whose format is pretty unique other than one AAA. It's called a AAA format, and there's one out of New York, Fordham University, and otherwise there's really nothing else like it in the tri-state area, just a couple.
Well, speaking of that, for the benefit of our viewers, we've expanded. We're not only seen here on the eastern end of Long Island, but VVH is now Channel 14 on FiOS, seen in the whole New York.
You haven't caught me up, Ernie,
Well, having said that, for the benefit of our viewers, if you want to tune in to this unique sound of WEHM and your other channels, you guys are on the web, aren't you?
Yeah, we not only are on the web, we've been streaming on WEHM for a number of years, but we're now also streaming with WBEA 1017 and WBAZ 1025. And but we have a huge Facebook following on EHM in particular. People are manic about their music and their ideas and their thoughts about, you know, we can have one person that loves one artist and can't wait to hear more, and the next minute somebody will call and say, why do you play those guys so much?
Right. Well,
so,
this is the
fanatics.
Hamptons, and people are fanatic about whatever they're involved in, especially their music.
And they call it's their music, yeah.
It's their music. What is the website?
WEHM.com, and we also have WBAZ.com and WBEA.com.
Fantastic. Suzanne Wolfson, Long Island Broadcasting, isn't it?
Long Island Radio Broadcasting.
Radio Broadcasting. Someday I'll come and work for you.
Okay, it would be my pleasure, Ernie. I would love for you to come
All right,
work for me.
happy holidays.
Happy holidays to you.
I'm with Joe Jr. of East End Heating and Air Conditioning. You know, you added on that air conditioning.
Yeah, got to get people happy in the summertime.
Well, this is the East End, and you
Yep.
guys have created a company that offers something for our people here on the East End.
Yes, sir. We offer something for all seasons. Heating in the wintertime, cooling in the summertime. We also do COD and automatic delivery with the fuel oil.
A little bit about the business. You guys are local business owners. You're family owned. Must be difficult these days trying to meet that challenge, isn't it?
Well, it's more difficult just trying to make everybody happy. You know, we want to, try to do the best we can to be prompt on time and getting to people's houses, making sure units are properly serviced for the season, air conditionings in the spring, heating equipment in the fall. And we also offer, full service contracts and stuff like that, just to make sure that there is no issues throughout the year.
Well, East End, your company, East End Heating and Air Conditioning, family-owned, part of this Chamber of Commerce. Coming to these events as a chamber member, what do they mean to you?
It means a lot because I get to meet a lot of new people, new faces, people new to the community, and I just like to answer questions. I'm sure people have a lot of questions, especially with the price of oil these days, on what they can do to make their unit more efficient.
I guess this time of year your business must be 24/7.
Oh, it's very, very busy, but like I said, we do try to make everybody happy and be there prompt and on time.
If our viewers are interested, first of all, what is your area of coverage?
We go from West Hampton to Montauk and Riverhead. We don't do much of the North Fork, though.
So this is pure East End. Happy to include you in this great chamber event. How could our viewers contact you?
You can give the office a call at 631-329-9344. For fuel oil, press 1. For service, press 2.
All right, and Joe Jr. is there to take the call.
Yes, sir.
All the best to you, Joe.
Thank you very much. Pleasure to meet you.
Thank you. Here at this chamber event, there's a lot of creative people, and I'm with two beautiful ladies who are representative of that. Flora Riccio and
Amanda Cap.
Flora, you are a designer of fashion and jewelry.
Personal shopper.
And a personal shopper. But could we talk about what you've created, and then we'll talk a little bit about, and I see Amanda's modeling some of your work. So let's talk a little bit about what brings you here.
To promote business and meet new clients, and I do a lot of personal shopping, and a lot of my clients were needing images, different images and personal taste, so I created this line of semi-precious jewelry. Right here.
So this is your creation.
Yes.
And Amanda, who is a beautiful model for your work. Now, yours is an interesting story also because you're in the media.
I am. I'm an on-air personality for 1017 The Beach. And I'm a Gemini, so I have two jobs. I teach ballroom and Latin dance in the day, and at night I'm an on-air radio personality. So I wanted to find something that was a healthy medium. And this is great because it's heavy, but it's so well balanced that I can flip my hair and I can dance the mambo and not worry about it flying off, but I can still be glamorous. And it's all about image, and you have to have a certain image when you work in media. So it's good because she found something that was custom for me that I can kind of help balance out both of my lifestyles.
Well, let's talk about that because you mentioned dance.
Yes.
And fashion is very important in the world of dance. And it's all visual. And you're a dance instructor also?
I teach ballroom and Latin dance at Arthur Murray Dance Studio in Southampton. It's a brand new owner, brand new management. It's a great place, yeah. So I'm pretty fresh there, and that's what I do. So
how cool. We've got fashion, we've got dance. Add a little bit of music and wine, and you've got some heck of a show there. This is great. And are you both from the East End?
Yes, I live in Bridgehampton.
Excellent. And yourself?
I'm actually from Miami, Florida, but I currently live in Bridgehampton as well.
Events like this are important, aren't they? Because they bring individuals who are creative in whatever field you're in.
All of us. They bring people like all of us together to one healthy place that we can help to take advantage of all the offers that we have.
And it's
Excellent.
a small community, so it's nice to get to know everybody. Oh, I didn't know you did that. I didn't know you taught dancing. Oh, and so it's very interesting.
Who would ever think that Affleck is here? But it is Long Island, and we love ducks.
Absolutely, of course. Long
What
Island.
is it about this company, Affleck, Rich?
We're a supplemental insurance company. Basically, what we do is we specialize in supplying small businesses and large businesses with supplemental products that not only save tax money, but also fill in the gaps that every health insurance policy does leave the policyholder with.
So who purchases Affleck Insurance? Is it individuals? Is it businesses?
Primarily what we do is we'll go to the business owner, the employer, and we'll offer it to the group on a direct basis so that the policies are voluntary. If they want them, they can buy them. They're all a la carte, so whatever they want, they can buy. But they are policyholder owned. So when they leave the company, they can take the policies with them.
Well, that's pretty interesting. Nowadays, you can't have enough insurance, that's for sure.
Of course.
So what brings you to this event?
One of my family members, she and her husband somewhat run, some of the local chamber of commerces, so she had told me about the event, and I jumped on participating.
Well, great opportunity to meet people during this holiday season. Everybody loves this Affleck duck, especially that voice of Affleck.
Gilbert Gottfried. Gilbert Gottfried, he's a nice guy. He's a very nice.
I know him personally.
Okay.
If you go to our website at WVVH.com, you'll see a little clip of my interviewing Gilbert
Really?
Godfrey, and
Take a look.
he's a little bit
He's fun. Yeah.
he's a little bit cruel, but it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree.
All the best to you, Rich. Thanks for
Likewise.
coming.
Thank you.
Here at this East Hampton event, which is covering all of the chambers of commerce, I'm with a lovely young lady who we know from newspapers, her writing for the East Hampton Star over the years, Taylor Vesey. Good to see you.
Good to see you too.
Now, you're involved in something that has a lot of buzz around it, and it's called the Patch. But yours specifically is the East Hampton Patch. And for our viewers, this patch is going to be all over the United States. It's in all of the markets.
Exactly.
And who's behind it?
AOL owns Patch.
Wow.
But it was a grassroots effort started by Tim Armstrong when he was back at Google. He's now the CEO of AOL.
Well, this must be big for you to leave your career in. Well, not that you've left
No,
it,
I
but,
haven't left my career. I'm just starting.
but starting this career. Could you show us what the
Sure.
East Hampton Patch is all about?
Absolutely, I'd be happy to. So what you have here is if you go to easthampton.patch.com, you'll see our homepage, and it's free to use the site. You can log in or you cannot and just check it out. But we have we update the site regularly, so we have breaking news and information for the entire community. So here you have a story about the new toy and doll exhibit. Well, it's not new, but it's starting again this weekend. That's at Clinton Academy. But if you click over here, I just pulled up a story that I had that I actually broke about Lanny Ross's death in Amagansett. We broke that story about a week and a half ago before everybody else picked it up.
Right, it was covered by the New York media also.
Exactly. We had done it first, and because we update so frequently throughout the day, you're likely to find breaking news on our site all the time.
So we're looking at easthampton.patch.com.
Exactly.
And if someone is interested in knowing the latest news for this area, just plug in. Not only news, you have a very extensive directory.
We do. If you go and click on our directory tab, you can browse it, and you could find things in arts and entertainment, like Guildhall, for instance. If you wanted to find a restaurant to go to that night, click on food and dining. The schools that are in our area, let's say you're new to the area and you're looking for a school for your child. Sports and fitness, I mean, every category you can think of, we've got the businesses all here on Patch.
All right, very good. Taylor Vesey, you're making it happen at the East Hampton Patch.
Well, thanks for the support.
Much success to you.
I appreciate it.
We've got a lot of interesting businesses here tonight at this multi-chamber event at East Hampton Studios. And I'm with Richard Noonan. And Richard, tell us about AdvoCoach.
Well, AdvoCoach is a business that works with closely held family-owned businesses. I help them improve their skills and work on their business processes to give them a leg up in this challenging economy.
So family-owned businesses, which unfortunately it's becoming an endangered species these days.
They're out there, but they're hurting.
They are hurting, but what can you do to help a family-owned business?
Well, I concentrate on 3 different areas: the time they're putting in the business, their organization, how it runs, and their money, obviously, working on their cash flow, budgets, the sales and marketing. And basically I work with them on a 3-step program of making them aware of what their risks and opportunities are, educating them on the possible solutions and helping them pick the right strategies, and then the linchpin, I feel, holding them accountable to execute on it.
You know, what a great idea. You know, my brother and I own a family-owned business, which is Hamptons Television. We've been in business for 33 years, and to have someone independent come in and deal with the family dynamics, that has a lot of value.
That can be an issue. You really have to work with partners or family, designate somebody to be the leader or to reconcile that and get that fight over with before you start going forward. Because the one thing that can derail the whole process is if they don't buy into the same goals for the business.
Absolutely.
So it
has to come first.
Yes, I like to establish what the business goals are. What do you want out of it for your personal gain in the future, 3 to 5 at minimum, before I work back and find the details that you want to do this quarter or in the next month to get to the annual results that'll build towards your eventual goal.
And what is your background?
I have 25 years in corporate environment. I was disinvited from corporate environment in the summer of 2008 and found my way to AdvoCoach. So I have 25 years reporting, financial analysis, planning, and working with senior executives in different companies.
Richard, you're putting it to good use. Great having you part of this Hamptons Chamber event, and we look forward to seeing you for years to come.
Thank you very much. It was a pleasure speaking with you.
What makes the Hamptons and the eastern end of Long Island so special is the uniqueness of the different towns. This is Benito Vila, who's with the Sag Harbor Express. And then, speaking of the Sag Harbor Express, it's one of the great local newspapers. It brings you back to the golden days when newspapers were specific to their community, and you guys are still doing it, and continued success to you.
Well, thank you. We have the we create 4,000 papers a week for an audience of 5,300. So we don't get any papers back. Everybody's very happy to get our paper.
Well, you know, I know some politicians like to try to keep their names out of your paper because you guys have some reporting, investigative reporting, but you capture the community and you capture what makes Sag Harbor unique. And that's a tall order.
Well, Sag Harbor's changing a lot. We have an older population that has its needs and concerns, and we have people who come in and find it a great place to raise families. And then we also have people who come through on weekends, and we do have our town is busy during the day. I don't know as much as what the other towns are doing, but our town is chock full during the day. You can't find a parking spot there, and on weekends it even gets tighter. And we have all those populations coming through. So it's both the celebrity, it's the weekenders, it's the second homeowners, and we have people who from all over the planet who make Sag Harbor their home.
Sag Harbor, of all the towns, and we're seen here on the East End on all of the towns, but if there was a person who was living in Manhattan, single, moves to the Hamptons, and this is often asked of us, they say, well, where should I live? We always say, move to Sag Harbor because it's 24/7. It's a town that has a community, a life, a feel. And how many years Sag Harbor Express has been around?
We are Sag Harbor's oldest business. I think we've been around since 1859. So we're the oldest business, the oldest legitimate business in Sag Harbor.
And Benito, you write also for the paper.
Yes. Well, as many of us out here, we all wear different hats at the Express. So and a lot of other people might work 2 jobs. I'm responsible for the ad sales, and I've also conceived of a line of magazines for the paper, and I also write a column called Bits and Banter, little things that people can talk about, which are sort of a little column of things that people can go do, or insights into life out here that they really wouldn't get anywhere else.
For our viewers outside of the area, your website is a great way to be plugged in as to what's happening in the Hamptons and Sag Harbor in particular. What is that web address again?
It's sagharboronline.com.
sagharboronline.com. Well, continued success. If our station has the longevity of Sag Harbor Express, I won't be around to see it, but that's something to aim for. You guys are doing it right.
All right, well, thank you.
First and foremost, we want to thank everyone for coming out tonight. John and Marta put a lot of time and effort into this, and at the Enclave Inn, we really appreciate everyone taking the time and coming out. Most importantly, we want to thank the Chamber of Commerce that worked so diligently and put out the information to everyone. Also, the businesses that came here to support us, so we really appreciate that. This is the first time this has ever been done, all the way from West Hampton to Montauk, so we really appreciate the time, the effort, and the commitment from all the different businesses. Along with that, we hope this is the first of many. We only had less than a month to put it together, and we've had over 300 people here today already. So we've got a big space, as you can tell. The space is available if you want to have a birthday party or kid's graduation. My boys love it over here, having a party, half pipes and all the other stuff, running around with their skateboards. But more importantly, whatever you guys want to do here, we've got some great events coming up. We've got some concerts, hopefully a championship fight coming down the pipe soon. We also do events, weddings, all the other things. But this building's here for the community. We want to make sure it's open for business associations, different things like that. Anything you want to do, give us a yell, and we'll try and support it in any way possible. And it's December. Happy holidays to everyone. And the people who brought food and wine and drink, thank you so much for that. Everyone, make sure you're safe driving. And most importantly, have a great holiday.
Twice Upon a Bagel in Wayne Scott.
The bagel place here on the eastern end of Long Island.
But it's all about you tonight, because if it wasn't for you, we wouldn't have this evening for us, right? So we're here to honor you tonight.
Well, happy holidays to you.
Cheers.
The best bagels and lox, cream cheese, all that sort of
stuff. All the
fixins
and all the spreads and appetizing and catering for events such as this that we're having and enjoying tonight.
Hey, speaking of that, for our viewers who are interested in using your great services for the holidays, how could they contact you?
631-537-5553.
Great food.
Twice Upon a Bagel in Wayne Scott, right on the highway. Have
Bagels and more. Great seeing you. Cheers. Thank you.
Cheers.
We're with these lovely ladies, Marianne and Jackie, who are with Cook Travel. And you guys have some story. We're all open for a vacation, Marianne.
Everyone needs one all the time, the time.
What's new? Something new happened here, right?
Sure. Jackie, you want to tell them?
Yes. For many years we had Springs Travel, and now we're happy to announce that we have merged with Cook Travel, and we're all one big happy family serving the industry in travel.
Now, is now a good time to travel?
Absolutely. Some of the best values. Europe with the euro is fantastic. Cruises, they can't fill the ships. They're giving away deals like crazy. And I might also mention that we have a combined of probably 150 years worth of travel experience in our office. Everyone is a professional. We are all well-traveled ourselves, and it's a wonderful thing to be involved in.
Well, we love celebrating the individual who owns a business. I mean, that's what tonight is all about. We're not talking about major corporations. We're talking about real people, families that are in their community, their respective communities. And that's what you did all those years at Springs.
Correct. And even Cook Travel's been around for 28 years and very well known and respected, and I'm just happy to be a part of it.
So it's the winter. We all want to do something special. I want both of you as your recommendations. Where should one go for a nice vacation this winter?
This winter, I would definitely think Caribbean, absolutely. Depending on the particular love you have, whether it's just the beach, like in Aruba, they have a fabulous beach. Or if you want some gambling, they also have gambling in several islands. Or if it's a family, you look for a resort that has real children-friendly activities. It's a whole gambit, you know. And
I know you'll agree with that, right,
Yes,
Jackie?
definitely.
And where would you go? Where would you go?
Also, Mexico's a great value, and anything, the change of climate, going down to South America, Argentina, fabulous value. A lot of deals out there now.
Okay, Marion, what's the website for Cook Travel?
www.cooktravel.net.
The holiday season is upon us, and here in the Hamptons, there's a great store called Panera. And I'm with Laura and Debbie, and Debbie, you're the general manager of Panera, and Laura, you're in charge of catering. But I must say, for those of us who live and work here on the East End, we love your store, and it's brought so much to the eastern end of Long Island.
Well, thanks. We enjoy what we do, and I hope everyone else does, obviously. And,
I think so. I think everyone does.
And we'd like for you to think of us for holiday parties. That's where Laura's out here tonight for catering.
I've never heard of that. So you guys do catering?
We do off-site catering. We bring it to you. It's the same product that we have in the store, just packaged, ready to go. Bring it up, set it up. It's really great and convenient. Healthy
now,
product.
The Panera food is like homemade.
Yes, it is.
Can you talk a little bit about it? I mean, what is the philosophy? But they're all over the United States, aren't they?
Yeah, they're all over the country, and everything is made fresh daily. The bread's made fresh daily. The cookies, the pastries are actually made probably several times a day. The salads, sandwiches, it's constantly being prepped throughout the day, so it's not something that's ever left over. So you're always getting a fresh product when you come in.
Do you deliver, like, what's your area if someone is interested in Panera catering? How can they, what's the limits of where you guys will bring?
The furthest east that we will go is East Hampton, but we also have locations all throughout the Hampton Bays as well. So we'll go to West Hampton Beach, but we do all of Long Island, Queens, Brooklyn, the city, everywhere. So we're all over.
Perfect. Well, let's have a dish or two. So what's on the menu?
Broccoli cheddar soup.
Our new beef steak chili with cornbread.
Oh, cornbread is
yes, for the winter it's great.
Oh, you're making me hungry here. How can our viewers get in contact with you guys?
Come down to one of our stores. If you want to go to Bridgehampton, you can meet Debbie there. She's always there. Or just give us a call or go to panerabread.com. You can find all the locations and information.
Well, it sees people coming in already. They're passing our camera. They want to go to Panera's. Well, have a happy holiday. It's great having you here and being part of this great chamber event. Thank you.
Thank you.
We're with Joanne. And Joanne, you have a very interesting company called Home Staging
by SPC.
Interesting. Stay with us. This is very interesting. Let's talk about your company and what you guys do.
Okay, we stage homes for realtors as well as homeowners when they're trying to sell their home, to have them put their best foot forward and make that first impression, which you cannot make a second time. We also do holiday staging and redesign work. Redesign work is for a homeowner who doesn't want to do a home improvement or a remodel and go to that expense, but needs a change and isn't sure how to pick out colors or fixtures or whatever they want to do with their home.
All right, so let's talk a little bit about this. You have a home, you're trying to sell a home. It's been a difficult market wherever you are in our geographic area in the United States. But you guys come in and put a little bit of shine on the on that apple, huh?
Yes, we do.
What would that involve?
Okay, this house right here, it's a much older home, extremely outdated.
Right, I see master bedroom before.
Right, master bedroom after. The house itself, when you walked into it before I staged it, nobody would want to buy it. I mean, you walk in, it had that old home smell, not 200-year-old that you go, oh, what a beautiful home. It was an old home smell. It was very outdated. The kitchens and bathrooms all needed to be redone. So you really need to show the people the potential, the possibility that that home in that area is worth the investment. So I basically helped people declutter, get rid of everything they have almost, put in pieces that made the home look more appealing, that you can walk in and say, yes, I want to live here. And we painted the home as well. And the home actually sold in 8 days.
Wonderful. Joanne, great catching up with you, local business owner here, part of the Chamber of Commerce. Sounds like a great service. If anyone is interested, how can they contact you?
They can call me at 631-878-6143.
That's correct. I'm watching too. And your website?
Email me at joanne@stagingbyspc.com. And I had to cheat again.
Great work, Joanne. Very
Thank
valuable
you.
service you're providing. Happy holidays.
Thanks, you too.
Thank you. Who doesn't love a pool? And here in the Hamptons, we've got the premier pool company, and that's Tortorelli. And I'm with Ken Troy, and what a company you guys have.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Boy, pools are, they make the house, don't they?
Absolutely. We're actually a little bit of everything. We have actually 7 companies in the Tortorella group. We represent the heating division. Bill Gaius is
let's introduce these handsome guys. That's Bill.
It's Bill Gaius. Yes, he's our service manager from the pool side of the company. This is Mike Bracci.
Hey, Mike.
How you doing? He's from our heating division side of the company. We also have Sunstream with photovoltaic cells.
Oh, yeah.
We have AutoChem that does delivery of chemicals for commercial pools and so forth. Serafina, which is actually a concrete company. What else we got, guys? They cover everybody. We have Accents, our retail store, actually, in Hamptons. I forgot.
Well, great company. It's owned, family-owned, locally owned.
Yes.
And you guys do a lot for the community. Jay Tortorella, heating, gas, pools, all sorts of things. How can people reach you? Do you have a website?
Yes, www.tortorella.com.
Fantastic. Well, continued success. Now's the time of year to put that pool in, so you'll be ready for the summer. But you guys do a lot of other things with the solar energy now also.
Yes, absolutely. Sunstream, yes.
All right, fantastic. Continued success. Thanks for being part of this holiday event, and happy holidays.
Appreciate it. You too.
Bridgehampton National Bank is the east end of Long Island, and I'm with Margie Meehan, and you've got a team of people.
I do. I have Jill Raimondo from Montauk and Gisela Ricalde from East Hampton, and my friend Jeff Greenwald from main office in Bridgehampton, and Marie McAlery from West Hampton.
Well, what a company, what a bank, what you guys have created. You fuel the East End and help businesses that are part of this environment of what the East End is all about.
We do. We're very proud of that, and we're all local, and we take a lot of pride in being local and knowing our customers very well.
Continues to expand. Everywhere I go, I see Bridgehampton National Bank is expanding from the East End, and that's happening at a time when not too many banks are growing.
Well, again, based on our pride, and we're proud of that, what we've established out here on the East End, so we're sharing that with our western neighbors. We're in Deer Park now. We're also in Patchogue, Shirley, Center Moriches, and but we haven't forgotten about the East End.
What I'm most proud of, because we work with your bank throughout the year, especially around horses at the Hampton Classic Horse Show, is the community work that you do. And I'm reminded of so many things that you do, but one of the things that you're involved in is the food pantry.
Yes, and we take that very seriously, and we know that due to the economy and what is transpiring, we have food baskets set up in each of the branches, and the bank itself will match any donations that anybody contributes as well. And we have baskets here this evening, and we have a food pantry donation box here as well.
Isn't that wonderful? Well, a great community deserves a great bank, and Bridgehampton National Bank. You know, we were at your 100th anniversary birthday party.
The gala on June 5th, in Bridgehampton, on the historical grounds of Bridgehampton. And we made sure that we invited everybody to help us celebrate, that made us, helped us along this 100th year journey. Yes.
Well, you guys take it very seriously. Thank you for all you do for business owners, which is who we celebrate tonight at this chamber event, and for helping the community. So happy holidays to all of you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Joined by 3 very attractive people.
Thank you.
Here at this chamber event.
Thank you.
And I'm with Jenny, Nancy, and Carl. And each and every one of you has specific specialties in what you're involved in. Could we talk a little bit about that?
Sure, I do locations and productions for print and film based out east, as does Nancy, and I'm also...
Yes, we do the same thing.
We do the same thing, but we're getting
friends.
along. We're getting along.
We actually help each other from time to time.
We do try.
You know,
but also, I want to mention we're on the Media Advisory Committee, also trying to help bring films out east and generate a real business out here to help all the residents.
As
and
well,
local.
Carl is.
And Carl, tell us a little bit about yourself.
I'm a tourist. I was.
Carl.
Oh, sorry.
I'm the attorney on the Media Advisory Committee that we were just talking about, and that's our goal, is to welcome and promote the film business and other media businesses in the town of East Hampton.
Town of East Hampton is taking motion picture, television production seriously, and why not? This is the Hamptons.
We're ready for our close-up, right?
Right. I just did the movie Something Borrowed. With Kate Hudson starred in that movie. It's not out yet, but it's coming. A lot of promotion on that, and we filmed that in Southampton. Shh. Oh, I'm sorry.
And is it?
And some in East Hampton.
A little bit in East Hampton.
Hey, look, this is an opportunity for me to get free legal advice, because if I walked in to see Carl, I know we're talking hundreds of dollars.
It would be a pretty penny.
Motion picture television in the East End of Long Island, is it easy to do?
Well, I think it's a lot easier than people think. I think there's a stigma attached to it, and one of the goals of the committee is to try and break down that stigma and try and help people realize how easy it can be. And we've revised a lot of the processes and procedures, and we're trying to, bring that idea to the industry so they know what's here. It's not just the locations, but as you can see, we're in this giant sound studio, so there are a lot of production facilities here that I think people don't know about. So it's to raise awareness. That's the goal.
And Jenny?
I was going to say the goal as well is there are a lot of local people here, whether you're a manicurist or a caterer, people in the area that you don't have to import to help with budgets.
Yes, I mean, there's a lot of film people that live here, have summer homes here, but we try to bring money to this community because, when a film production comes here, they stay in our local hotels. They use our restaurants. They transportation,
shop at our lumber yards,
shopping,
and
everywhere. So it brings money to the community, and we want to promote more business here.
Absolutely. Everybody benefits from motion picture, television production. These three nice people, Jenny, Nancy, Carl,
You're good.
are the ones.
Hamptons locations, by the way.
And Jenny Landy Productions, by the way.
And the town of East Hampton. My tax bill is coming out later this month, right?
The Media Advisory Committee doesn't have anything to do with that.
Very good, Carl. Well, it's a pleasure meeting all three of you. I know there's a big committee behind all of you, which is spearheaded by our town supervisor,
And Teresa as
and
well.
Teresa
Bill Wilkinson
Quigley,
and Teresa Quigley.
town council person, who have been doing some good news lately. They've lowered the taxes out here, so we want your business. Come to the East End.
Okay.
Great seeing all of you.
We're bringing
Thank
a lot
you.
of business here.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. The world of dance has come here to this great chamber event, and I'm with James. James, you're with the Arthur Murray Dance. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, we're one of the largest dance organizations in the world, and when a couple of colleagues decided that they were going to give up their franchise here in Southampton, I decided to take it over, and I'm enjoying being here in Southampton.
Well, let's include this lovely lady,
Sure.
Amanda Kapp, and she's part of your Arthur Murray Dance Studio.
Yes, of course.
This
And,
is wonderful.
Yeah, we're enjoying a nice start to a run here in Southampton, and we're looking forward to inviting many of the people here on the East End to come and learn the dance the Arthur Murray way, see how fun and easy it is.
Arthur Murray is the great name of American dance.
It is. We're actually coming up on our close to our 100th year anniversary as an organization. He started teaching in 1912, and we've been successfully teaching the world to dance ever since.
If someone wants to get in touch with your Arthur Murray Dance Studio, it's in Southampton?
It is in Southampton.
Southampton.
Excellent. Well, we love Southampton. How would they do that?
Well, they can reach us at our telephone number,
Which is 631.
283-1488, or online at www.amds, as in Arthur Murray Dance Studio, Hamptons.com.
Well, James, Amanda, beautiful couple. We look forward to seeing you guys dance away in this Hamptons holiday season.
Well, thank you. We look forward to seeing all of you come and join us for some fun dancing.
And hopefully you guys will like our performance. So.
Montauk Chamber of Commerce is an important part of this community, and I'm with the Executive Director, Lorraine Cregan. And Lorraine, Montauk is the place, isn't it?
We are now considered the it place to be. So, yes, it is an important place of the East End. We are the destination of Long Island, so we are considered this year to be the it place. So thank you for recognizing that.
Oh, absolutely. Montauk is the it place, and if those of our viewers are interested in knowing more about Montauk, it is the friendliest part of the Hamptons. It's the end.
It's not only that, but it's so laid back, and it's so wonderful to be able to relax. It's where we used to say that where the Hamptons relax. So it really is a friendly, very different aspect of the Hamptons, yet it's so close. So contact the Montauk Chamber of Commerce either through our website, montaukchamber.com, or you can contact me directly. And I'm the Executive Director, Lorraine Cregan, at 668-2355.
It's the holiday season. If you make your way out to Montauk, go see that Montauk Lighthouse. It's beautifully lit for the holiday season. And we love Montauk and Lorraine, and we love Gurney's Inn, which is an important part of Montauk.
Oh, absolutely. Gurney's Inn, as well as so many other parts of Montauk. There's the harbor area. Everything is lit up. We had a little decorating contest in Montauk, and everyone just came all out to do the holiday special decorating. So we really had a great time this past weekend. And with the lighting of the lighthouse, it's been just a wonderful weekend.
Fantastic. Montauk's the place.
Thank you.
Great seeing you, and happy holidays.
And the same to you. Thank you.
With April Miranda, St. John's University. You're here at this chamber event.
Yes, we're local. We live in the Hamptons, and I've been giving back to St. John's since 2004. I teach for them hospitality marketing, and I set up the internship program. So I base a lot of the student interns at the local businesses here. So that's why I'm here tonight.
Wonderful. Chamber events mean a lot to you, don't they?
They do. And I think from tonight, I'm going to do a lot more with them. Again, being a local here, I started a company, Gutsy Women Travel as well, which promotes travel just for women. And we're now the largest travel company specializing in women's travel worldwide. And it's a good source of opportunity for women who are alone or widowed or divorced, or teachers like myself who have the summer off and have no one to travel with. And it's now doing extremely well.
Important note, I'm aware of your company, Gutsy Women Travel. I think we did a segment on it a few years ago.
Yes.
And I believe Carl Icahn's wife was part of it, or is part of it?
I worked for Carl Icahn for many years. He helped fund it and start it. I worked for him and his wife, and then he turned the company over to me.
Fantastic. Great company, as you mentioned, for women who want to travel, who are traveling alone but want to experience great places. You take care of all of those details.
Absolutely.
Well, thanks for being here and being part of this great event, April.
It's a great networking event. We'll definitely come next year. Absolutely.
Excellent. Good meeting up with you.
Thank you.
One of the great radio stations on the scene here, and this is Joanne and Sue. Wow, and you guys are with WELJ, and it's 104.7. And your radio station is very unique. It's different from the others that are here, which are all very fine, but you guys are making some noise.
Yes, we're trying to make some noise. We're playing our hot adult contemporary music, and we just switched over our format, and we're very proud of it, and we're hoping to make a real positive, landing here in Long Island.
Well, this is the Hamptons, and people love their music. I mean, we have places like Stephen's Talkhouse where you might see Billy Joel appearing or performing.
We're gonna have to go there.
Let's talk a little bit about WELJ and the music that you guys offer.
We have actually, we play top 40s, current top 40s, and we also play #1 hits back from up to 15 years ago. So we have Bon Jovi, and then we have Lady Gaga. So we have a lot to offer on our station.
And this community, I mean, being part of a local community as a radio station, your responsibilities are to the community you serve. How do you guys handle that responsibility?
Well, we're trying to get more into the community around this area, because our signal is actually in Montauk, but we actually work out of New London, Connecticut. So we've actually been focusing a lot in the New London, Connecticut area, but we do all kinds of, we do everything from relay of life races. We partner with the National Ovarian Cancer Coalition. We do any kind of anybody that's doing the homeless
we do a lot of drives.
food
We're
drives.
big in the community.
Excellent.
So we try to really stay out there.
Well, here on the East End, it's a great signal.
Thank you.
I catch it all the time. Comes in very powerful.
Yes.
On the in the Springs area here of East Hampton. So great having you part of this this Hamptons Chamber event, and we look forward to hearing more about your great station.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I'm waiting for that kiss. Our dreams, I know you're scared and got no means to see beyond to me and you, but God, I thought you'd see this through now. All our dreams are falling apart, ain't gonna catch no rainbows with a broken heart. And I am you and you are me, well, one so
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Christopher Ambrose, and Christopher just appeared in New York, and you performed for the Chilean miner Edison, right? Edison, who...
That I did.
Fantastic. Created a special song for the Chilean miner, and he's an East End product, one of our musicians.
That I am.
Fantastic. Well, welcome to this great event. You know, it is a holiday show. And you're a singer.
Okay.
And you're an author of these great songs.
All right.
Any holiday song you can grace us with?
Sure. I'll give you a piece of one. Is it, it's gonna be some Jingle Bells.
Jingle, jingle bells, jingle all the way.
Thank you.
Oh, what fun it is to ride on a one-horse open sleigh.
Hey, thank you.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride on a one-horse open sleigh.
Thank you for watching WVVH-TV's coverage of this Hamptons Chamber event, bringing together all of the Hamptons Chamber of Commerce here to East Hampton Studios. For WVVH-TV, happy holidays. I'm Ernie Shimizi.